Hi, I'm your host, Zatia Shabazz from SAC BHC Youth Media Team. Today I'll be sitting with Crystal Huynh-Kim from Mutual Housing, and we're going to be talking about some things they're working on in 2015. How are you doing today, Crystal?
Great, how are you?
I'm really good. Okay, so can you just tell the people a little bit about what organization you work for and what do you guys do?
So I'm a community organizer at Mutual Housing California. We operate, develop, and sustain affordable housing for low-income residents. And we also encourage resident participation and increase leadership development. So we work primarily with residents of low income, very low income to moderate income for affordable housing.
Okay, so what are the areas or some of the locations where your guys' housing or apartments are located?
We're actually located all in Davis, North Sacramento, South Sacramento, and we actually just opened our first Woodland Zero Net Energy apartment complex out there too. So
awesome. I've actually never heard of that. So what exactly does that mean? Does that mean that you guys have more energy efficient products in the apartment complex?
Yes, it's electric only. So there's pretty much zero utilities, zero gas. Everything is recycled in, and it makes it more efficient in the home.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that sounds like a really successful project that you guys worked on. So can you tell me a little bit about the projects that you're working on in 2015 or currently?
So this year in 2015, Mutual Housing California, especially at Lemon Hill, is going to have their first neighborhood community cleanup. It's called the Neighborhood Cleanup on Lemon Hill Avenue. And this cleanup is going to be in between 65th Street and Stockton Boulevard. And the beginning and works will be at Wilsey Wood Middle School. They're one of our partners that helps put together this project for us and getting our parents volunteered and active, and for our residents to really take part on this.
Okay, so how did you guys come up with the idea to get the community involved?
In the past few months or so, there was a need for cleaning on this particular street. There was a lot of graffiti, there was a lot of trash, and the residents, a lot of them are parents, and they walk their children to school, from and to school, and they just didn't like to see, walking on the streets and seeing trash on the streets, and they just want to have a better neighborhood to just walk in.
Yeah, it makes you more comfortable when you're happy with the way your neighborhood looks. Definitely.
Exactly.
That's
so these residents are really taking forth and taking a step to making their neighborhood cleaner, safer, and more beautiful.
Right. So when is the project going to start?
This project is going to start on Saturday, May 2nd at 9 a.m. That will be at registration and like breakfast, and the actual cleanup will start from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay, so is there any kind of website that people have to go to volunteer, or any kind of registration process?
There is a RSVP registration list. It's on www.tinyurl.com/lemonhillcleanup.
Okay, all right, so what does this mean to you in the community that's actually going to be helping clean up?
It's really important for community organizers, especially at Mutual Housing California, because one of our main goals is to really increase the participation for residents. That means either through advocacy, initiating new projects, just being involved in general to help their well-being and maybe go forth with their career. So this is really important because it's a resident-driven and resident-led event. So we help these residents and train them to be better leaders so that they can lead projects like this on their own.
Awesome. So are you guys hoping in the future this will become a normal or regular thing?
Yeah, definitely. We want to expand. Instead of having Lemon Hill Avenue, we're hoping to expand to different streets and neighborhoods that really need this type of cleanup.
So Crystal, do you have a message from you or Mutual Housing for the community?
Yeah. No matter who you are, whether low income or moderate income, you do have a voice. And whether you see that there is some issue around you in your neighborhood that affects you and your family, take a stand, make a difference in the community. And that's all that matters.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always, on behalf of SAC BHC Youth Media Team, I would like to thank first and foremost our viewers. And thank you, Crystal and Mutual Housing, for being a guest today. For all future volunteers or people that are interested in volunteering, go ahead and check out the registration for neighborhood cleanup taking place on Lemon Hill May 2nd. And thank you. And remember, if you see something in your community that's making you feel some type of way, take charge and help.